Hey everyone, so as promised in my update video, we're gonna be making some displays with the new resizable Christmas items. I'm so excited for this video, let's get right into it. So the first display I obviously want to make is like a thing on a fireplace or something like that, just something super cute that will add to your house. So I've taken out a fireplace. Let's get the basic fireplace, that gives us a lot of room to decorate, and of course, around that fireplace, first of all, we need some mantle decor, very important to have. I think I do want some, wow, voice crack. I think I do want some lights around my fireplace as well. I think that will look cute. So far, so good. I'm adding a lot of lights to this. Maybe I should not put the blinking lights. I'm so in love with all of the new stuff that I'm like, I should include it all. So of course this fireplace is white. We're going to change that because I do want a snow effect on it, which means that we will have to change the color of the fireplace before we do anything else on top of it. And I'm gonna start out by putting a basic shape down on top of the fireplace. Smooth cube, something I barely use, but this time we're going to use it. Okay, this is exactly what I wanted. Now, snow in Bloxburg is lily white. We're going to find that color and actually apply a concrete texture to it so it exactly matches the look of snow. Of course, we need a wall behind that. It's gonna look a little bit weird. And now, let's see, what kind of items do I want on top of my fireplace? I definitely want a mini holiday tree, which I'm going to resize. I want them in a couple of sizes. Having a snowman on there should be nice as well, but how small can you make them? Okay, pretty small. The deers are pretty big, so I'm going to keep them aside for my next project. Some nutcrackers. I mean, it kind of seems fun to have nutcrackers that are really tiny, just in between the trees. It might look creepy as well. Oh, and a Christmas house. Of course we want a Christmas house. Okay, let's put the gingerbread house center. And now, of course, we need some of these trees around the house. I wish you could resize the deer to be just a little bit smaller, but it's okay, we can live with that. And then in garden, I'm gonna see if it works. In garden, I'm gonna go and pick some of these dirt piles and actually put them in between the forest, giving them the same texture as the snow. Does that stand out? Not really. What if I make it into slate? Kind of like that. Yeah, we're gonna add that as well. And then, of course, in the gingerbread house, we do need a little nutcracker that lives there, just standing there, enjoying his life. And he did make a very large snowman in the forest that is looking over the town. And how small can you make the short grass, I wonder? It's still a little bit big. We're gonna risk it in a carpet material. And I think that is our first display done. Now, moving on to the dining table, I actually have quite a good idea for a dining table. I just hope it will work out. Oh my god, we do have the mini reindeer. How did I forget about that? I should totally add one to that display. There we go. A reindeer is added into the forest. It is quite big. Can we make it smaller? Of course we can. Amazing. Love that. Now on the table, we do need a placemat, not a plant, a placemat. Or what is the table runner. Yes, that's what I meant. So same thing, table runner is going to be painted in the snow color on the map. And what I want to do now, I don't know if this is going to work. What I want to do now is create a little train track. So first we do need the little new train that we have. And then in the structural items, I'm going to take out the small round rod and just kind of like create a little train track that maybe splits open towards the end. That would be kind of funny. I think it might actually work out. And then of course we just need to create the tracks, which sadly it is too short. Oh, I should have known. How can we solve that? Thanks. Okay, how small can you make a basic shape? It is still quite big though. It's especially tall, which is annoying. But I mean, if it works, then we could go ahead and do it. Maybe I should just put a basic shape where the rails are and make that into a long rail as well. I don't know, not sure. But then we do need to elevate the train just a little bit. Yeah, no, this is not working out. What I'm going to do is make this a little bit wider with the rods that we have. Although it's weird, isn't it? I mean, I'm just gonna do this and make the other part. What if I make it come out just a little bit? Yeah, that could work. That could actually work. I'm loving this. We should totally add an iceberg right in front of like the train, like this boulder, but resize to its small smallest size possible and just put that on the rails. Like that. Still a little big though. I don't like that. You know what? I'm actually gonna take the small dirt pile. Can you resize that? Nope. Then we have a problem because all of the rocks are way too big. But in the special items, if I remember correctly, yes, we do have the gumdrop, which is perfect for this. If we paint that in slate and dark stone gray, it can actually resemble a rock. We just need a second one to make it look not as weird. I love that. And then I actually should have done that before. The in-between rails should actually be a wooden material. I was thinking, should I add a fog machine behind the train? But that will completely put the table under fog. I don't know if I like that idea, but we'll try it. I mean, it kind of looks like it's a train on fire, so we're not going to do that. But again, we're going to be adding around the train some of these tiny trees. And I'm actually really digging this. I'm gonna add some deer on it. I think you can make them even smaller than they are right now. I hope so. You definitely can, so we're gonna do that. Oh gosh, I love this. And then we need another gumdrop, like right here somewhere, just so that the end of the train rail is not the only rock around, otherwise it will be a little bit strange. Okay, I'm really digging this. Now I wonder, can you move this table? Okay, except for the gumdrops, you can move everything. And then how cute would it be to have a little sitting snowman on top of the table like that? No, I'm actually gonna resize it 1 second. Just right here in the corner. Oh, I love this. I love this so much. And then I want to make one more little thing on like a coffee table or a console table. I think that would look cute. Like you can also add your own little forest on that. And this time we're gonna make a nutcracker army battling against the evil deer or something like that. Okay, but they are really small now. Then copying over those snow thingies that we made. And of course some of the trees because it looks a little bit empty otherwise. I love this update so much, you guys. You have no idea. And then since we haven't used them yet and I do love them, I want to add some blinking lights around that table. I know it's gonna look iffy, but it's worth the risk. I mean, I love it. Yep, screams Christmas to me. So, some display tips. We have the fireplace with the gingerbread house and the nutcracker and stuff like that. Just a little forest area. Then we have the train on the table. Just like a pass-through. I kind of dig that a lot. And then we also have the nutcracker army attacking the deer or just the friendly family saying hi to the deer in the forest. Whatever you prefer. And so as I was editing this video, I actually want to try something really bad with the Christmas tree. So I'm gonna try and make a track for a train to go on. Not sure if it's going to work. So what I would need to do is take the rods I put on the table and follow the way around the carpet. But as you can see, I will have to make the rails quite long. Then I remove that carpet. Okay, it will also remove the rod. So no. So I need to put the rod on the ground. That will look so ugly. Nope. But what you can do is actually create a little snowscape around your Christmas tree. So I was gonna try and make a train track, but okay, that doesn't work, so we're gonna have to find something else. What if I just do something like this? I take the rocks that I created with the gumdrop, put them right behind the train, but it looks like something terrible happened to it. I mean, it's not very Christmassy, is it? Put a tree, just like an abandoned train or something like that. And then around that, you can put all of your Christmas presents. I mean, the Polar Express wasn't that Christmassy either if you think about it, with all of the trouble it went through. So having rocks coming out of my Christmas tree and the train, well, it fits with the Polar Express aesthetic. But that's something you can do. And if you really want to, you can make a railroad around your tree. But I do think you'll have to be on small placement grid. You have to be able to make perfect circles. So that's gonna be quite tricky to do. So maybe something like this. I keep on trying, I know. I mean, technically you could. And then same thing with the track. So copying that wood. I don't know how that will look in between those tracks. The diagonal ones have to be a little bit longer. So it does look a little bit flimsy. But I mean, you could add a train on top of this. Make it go all the way around your Christmas tree. It could technically work, my idea. But you just need a lot of patience. And then you can do it. So if you want, you can actually go ahead and make that. Just wanted to add that in the video. Now, anyways, I'm gonna leave it at that. There's a lot more that you can do with this, but I did want to give some tips on what you can do with this update. It definitely is a lot. Anyways, that was it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button and please subscribe.